Oh, hey everyone. This is Craig from It Takes Two to Toku here. Steve can't join us, unfortunately. He's still at work, so you're stuck with me, the less funny, less charming, less handsome one of the It Takes Two to Toku duo. But hopefully, I'll keep you entertained. And yeah, we'll talk about today's Hasbro Livestream, lots of cool reveals, and we'll also open up the Super7 Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, which just came in today. So yeah, we'll open that up. Feel free to join us in the chat. I am trying to monitor everything. Normally Steve handles the chat while I'm like rambling away at like some nonsense. But yeah, I'm gonna try and manage both today, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so oh, hey George, how are you? Seems like you had a very exciting day today. Lots of interaction with Hunter, which is awesome. Very excited for her. Yeah, so glad you're able to jump on with us. So yeah, Hasbro Livestream. That was pretty freaking awesome. So I was on Twitter at work, like I normally am. Don't tell anyone. And like around like 10, so the live stream was going to start at 11. And yes, super busy, George. It was a crazy day. So live stream was going to start at 11, and then 10 o'clock, like the leaks just started like pouring out like a fireman's hose, just like everywhere all over my timeline. So I'm like, I'm gonna jump off for a little bit because I didn't want to be spoiled. Like, of course, we all know stuff like from the days leading up to it, I mean, like figures and stuff like that. But I wanted the more like 30th anniversary stuff and the Cosmic Fury stuff to be more of a surprise on the stream. So I saw some stuff, but I really just wanted to hop off and experience everything on the live stream at 11, which I did. But yeah, where do we? There's so much. Where do we even start? I guess we'll do Lightning Collection figures first. So I have a love-hate relationship with the Lightning Collection figures. I'm more of a robot guy, which I'm sure you know from seeing my Instagram and stuff like that. I'm more interested in the robot, combining robots, stuff like that. So the figures I love. I initially like went all gung ho on figures, buying like a lot. I felt like I wanted to support the brand and support this like higher end line that they were doing. But really, I got to the point where I just wasn't doing enough with them. I wasn't doing as much photography with them. I wasn't playing with them as much as I do. If I get a new robot, it's on my desk and I'm fidgeting with it like for days on end, just really loving it. I just wasn't having that same affection with the Lightning Collection figures. So I kind of, you have to take conscious effort to like back yourself off of them and not, get on the hype train, buying like pre-ordering everything right away. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I want to finish up some teams, like Time Force. I'm definitely going to finish up. Lost Galaxy. I'm definitely going to finish up. May upgrade some of the MMPR remastered versions. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely trying to take a step back from them. But they had some really cool reveals today. So there was, what was there? There was the Kendricks Lost Galaxy, which is awesome. She's top tier character. Love her sacrifice. That whole arc in Lost Galaxy with the Pink Rangers is amazing. So she's probably one I'll definitely be picking up. Dr. O, Tommy's Black Ranger form from Dino Thunder. That's pretty awesome. You gotta, that was like top tier, Tommy kind of at his pinnacle, or his zenith, perhaps you could even say, where he was just like, he felt like more like a fuller character, and looks like a really great sculpt. The gold on it, like I don't know if it's just like their promo images, but like the gold on black accents on the black just like look really great. So probably gonna pick that one up too. What else was there? Mesogog, from the villain from Dino Thunder, that was pretty cool. He looks great. He always creeped me out, like his weird like human mouth inside his monster mouth was very super creepy. The figure looks phenomenal. Love the way they did like the sculpt, but then also kind of gave him the robe, but still it looks like there's lots of posability. Not sure I'm gonna pick that one up, just because again I am trying to downsize what I'm picking up. But looks great, looks phenomenal. What I feel like there was one more. Was there one more Lightning Collection reveal that I'm forgetting? So there was, I guess that's it. And then the Tenga 2-pack, which I'm not really collecting those. I love the Tengas from the movie, love them in season 3, but I'm not really much of the army builder. And yes, Mesogog was terrifying, not when I was 12, but when I was like 35, I want to say, was when I first watched Dino Thunder. So terrifying at 12, terrifying at 35, two sides of the same coin. Let's see. Happy Retro Vintage says, hi gay, happy Power Month. Hey, potentially also gay maybe? Happy Power Month to you too. Isn't Power Month August, or are we just gonna claim that every month is Power Month during the 30th anniversary? I think that's a good idea. I think we should just say every month is Power Month for the 30th anniversary. That's what I'm gonna stick with. Yeah, so that was Lightning Collection. Probably not gonna get the Tenga 2-pack. Not really much of an army builder. Shelf space, yeah, not plentiful in our apartment. What else? So there was that. Oh. Next on to the Zap Zord Ascension Project Astro Megaship. It was a bad joke. It was definitely not a bad joke. It was an awesome joke. Love you. The Astro Megaship looks amazing. They did a little unboxing. Looks awesome. Love all the chrome detailing on it. Love the way it transforms. Love that they have the 2 cockpits in there. One for Megazord mode, one for the Astro Ship mode. I can't say that I love how much bigger it is than the Dino Megazord. I appreciate that they're keeping that 1/44th scale, 1/44th scale. They're keeping the same scale across the line. I appreciate that, but it's just, that's gonna bust some shelves, including mine. It is pre-ordered, I did get it, but yeah, where am I gonna put it? This is gonna be a recurring theme during this live stream. Where do I put things? I am out of space. We are out of space. So yeah, but so looks amazing. The Astro Megaship, the Delta Megazord, Astro Delta Megazord. I don't know. Looks amazing. Love it. Pre-ordered it. Where am I putting it? The size is a factor. To me, I would have kept it at the same scale as the Dino Megazord, but that's just me. Maybe you guys appreciate having the same scale across the line. What happens when they get to the Lightspeed Rescue Gigantor Train Megazord that's like towers over entire buildings and can store another Megazord inside of it? I don't know how they're going to maintain that scale, but that's not up for me to decide. So to me, I would have preferred similar scale and then raise the scale for some of the bigger Megazords, but that's just me. But it does look great, and yeah, got it pre-ordered. It'll be coming when it comes out. Retro Vintage says, yeah, boo, down with 1/144th scale. It's because Jordan is a Gundam head and forced it into PR fandom. Angry face. Yeah, I'm with you. Keep it. The Dino Megazord is a nice, solid size. Let's keep them all like that across the board. Hell, Xeno Megazord would technically be 12 inches taller than Astro. Insane. Yes, that is insane. But sadly, we don't work for Hasbro. Hopefully, they know what they're doing. Hopefully, they've planned out, several lines down where this scale makes sense for them. Yeah, so that was that. The artwork that they showed, very cool. The 30th anniversary artwork, love it. I'm gonna make it on my wallpaper on my phone as soon as I get a nice HD version of it. I like that they talk about the whole process of being like what they were thinking with the action and the colors. Appreciate that they really do put thought behind it. Yeah, and then what did we do next? Then we went from artwork, then we switched over to the interviews to discuss the 30th anniversary MMPR special and Cosmic Fury. So that was the highlight for me. That was the highlight of my day. Was the MMPR 30th anniversary special. They didn't show the 2-minute behind the scenes clip during the live stream, which I felt was weird. Kind of caught that afterwards, but it definitely teared up watching it. Love seeing everyone back. Love seeing the acknowledgement that, Zach and Rocky were never on screen together. That kind of stuff. Really focusing on Billy and Zach. They seem to really be the main driving forces behind, the story. So that's exciting to see. Because they will be the main representation of the original 5 OGs. Am I allowed to say OG anymore? Because that has that term been canceled with all the craziness that's been going on these past few days. They're the main representation of the original MMPR cast, so it is cool that they're kind of like the driving factors, and that they're, they were featured in the helmetless suited scenes, which is cool. So I feel like they're going to get the most focus in that area, which is very cool. But love seeing Adam and Aisha in their SPA uniforms. Of course, seeing Rocky and Kat. Kat is just so warm and wonderful and loving, and Catherine Sutherland is just so warm and delightful in real life that I just love seeing her on screen again. She seems like really enthusiastic. Love seeing the behind the scenes shots, the director, the stunt coordinators. That was all really cool. What else? Oh, so we did get a shot of, so somebody saw a little snippet of Rita, and we were talking with the writers. There's going to be a robot Rita kind of thing, which sounds awesome. Because Rita was purified, so I wonder if they kind of get her spirit or some sort of remains, and Finster revives her somehow as robotics. That would be pretty cool. We know Zed is out there. So yeah, definitely interested to see where that goes. There is a shot of Green Ranger, which is very cool, but sad that Jason David Frank is no longer with us to represent him. I hope that is Tommy. Somebody said maybe it's Adam, because he was also a Green Ranger later on. I'm hoping that it is Tommy. I'm hoping there's some sort of acknowledgement that he was off saving the world somewhere else, and then came in to help at the last minute and help the team towards victory. I hope it is Tommy. I hope they can do some sort of wizardry with ADR to get his voice there. I hope they have the support of his family to make that happen. If not, I understand, but it would be great to make that happen. I think honestly, seeing Adam and Aisha in those uniforms, the SPA uniforms, I think they're going to be busy on whatever ship, gets them to their destination or whatever. I feel like they're going to be more in space, in the station or command center, whatever it is. But I think it's going to be a spaceship type, command center, providing air support. I think they're going to be more of a supportive role. We have our 5 Rangers. We have, Rocky representing red, Zach black, Billy blue, Kat pink, and Trini's daughter Min is yellow. So I think Adam and Aisha aren't going to suit up. I think they're going to be more air support, would be my guess. And then hopefully the green is represented by Tommy. However they, what kind of movie magic they can work to make that happen. I just think that would be nice, because, in the comics, Tommy, obviously survives all these events. We have the Soul of the Dragon comics, so we do know that Tommy the character does grow up, grow older. So he is going to be constantly out there, fighting the good fight. So in this time period, he would also still be around. I assume this would take place before Soul of the Dragon. however they get that to work. But you know, so in conclusion, I just hope that's Tommy. However they can make that work in a respectful way. They can treat the situation you know, as respectfully as they can, and hopefully have the blessing of the family to make that happen. Let me just check it on chat. House-sized Serpentera, mortgage mecca from Retro Vintage. I absolutely agree. Yeah, you try and do, because you have the Thunder Megazord, like in battle flight mode, like going between Serpentera's legs is like the size of its toe. So if it's going to be in that 1/44th scale, yeah, it's going to be the size of the house. Lindsay TV Films says Robo Rita is interesting. We have Madako from Q Ranger, but it sounds like they are only using monsters associated with a limited amount of Robo footage. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's 10 episodes of Cosmic Fury. So who knows, you know, what elements they're going to introduce. You know, even like the mecha combinations, you know, we're probably not going to get all the auxiliary Zords. We may not get gold and silver. Ion might be the yellow, you know, Majiki yellow, Kajiki yellow, swordfish Zord. So you just don't know. So I mean, the base combination is, you know, red, yellow, you know, could pass as gold, green, black, and blue. So maybe they're just gonna work with that for the full 10 episodes of Cosmic Fury. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And Psycho White says, well, I'm not going to have to start studying the new version of the Rita Repulsa dress. Oh, well, I'm going to have to start studying the new version of the Rita Repulsa dress. Absolutely. We're going to need, if there is an upgrade, we're going to need that upgrade for our Lightning Collection figures. If you guys don't know, Psycho White did this really awesome cloth version of the Rita Repulsa dress for the Lightning Collection figures. I got it. Came out awesome. Love it. Huge upgrade over what we originally got with the Lightning Collection. And Becca and Alwyn have such a strange fetish for robots. So do I, so I'm kind of okay with that. I'm excited to see what Robo Rita looks like, so I can't say I blame them there. But yeah, so moving on to Cosmic Fury, lots there. So, you know, right off the bat, Amelia is red, which is awesome. Just Hunter Dino just seems delightful on social media, so I'm excited for her to get a promotion to red. You know, our first full series red female ranger. That's awesome. Love to see that. Zato is now the Zenith Ranger, which is very cool. People joked that it was like beige colored, but then Russell came in and said that they like to consider it more of a champagne color, which I just think looks awesome. Love that he has a cape. The suits are a bit of a touchy subject for people. They are, I would say they are good. I love that they are doing original suits. I think it's very cool. Love a lot of the detail work. Love that Hobby has like a robot arm. That's crazy and awesome. Yes, they are a bit plain, especially on the guys' uniforms. There's a lot, their torsos are longer, so there's a lot more blank space on them. I get people's complaints about that. I understand it. I think when you see them in motion, I think they will be a little bit better. And you don't know if there's a difference between the stunt suits and the face actor suits. Maybe there's a slight difference there. Maybe some of the face actors can't fill out the suits as much as, you know, say a stunt person could. Maybe they added a little padding. I mean, you see there's a little padding under there. They give them abs, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, not everyone's thing. Doesn't have to be everyone's thing. I like it. I think the uniforms work better for the girls, for Amelia and Izzy. Just like the shorter torso, you know, so the shield comes down, the belt, and then the side triangle panel. I think it works a lot better on a, I don't know, it sounds weird saying smaller scale. of the female Rangers. I think it works better. It is a little bit awkward on the guy Rangers, but you know, it's awesome that they're doing you know, original Power Ranger suits. I'm sorry we're not using the Q Ranger suits. I love them as much as the next person, but it just seems like it's not meant to be. But yeah, I'm excited to see them in motion. I hope people, you know, I see on Twitter that people aren't really reserving their judgment, but hopefully people give them a chance and see how they look in the show, on the stunt actors, you know, under the correct lighting, you know, natural lighting outdoors, studio lighting inside. You know, we just saw a quick video, you know, taken on somebody's phone. You know, let's try and ease up on the judgment for now. But you know, when the series airs, then we can like burn the witches and you know totally bring them down for not delivering the product that we specifically wanted, which is nonsense. I'm just kidding. Just enjoy what we get. It's an awesome Hallmark. You know, first female Red Ranger for the full series. Zato, to me, seems to be raising up to another whole nother plane, you know, of existence, which is awesome. He has a cape, which I mean, come on, that's awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. Not a whole lot on the story of Cosmic Fury. You know, 10 episodes. It sounds like it'll be, you know, one, you know, quick overarching plot across the whole 10 episodes. That's exciting. The writers were talking about how there doesn't have to be, you know, 2 fights and a Zord battle every episode, so it'll be interesting to see how they mix that up. You know, it'd be cool to see an episode that's really, you know, human drama, you know, some fights, and then no Zord battle. I mean, that would be nice. I feel like we used to get that back in the early Saban days, you know, maybe once or twice a season. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so excited to see where it goes. You know, and I'm happy to give the Cosmic Fury suits a chance. I love the details, I love the morphers, I love the artwork of the original weapons, that's very cool. Yeah, so excited to see where it goes, and I hope everyone gives it a chance. Let's check in on chat. Strange fetish for robots, yes, that's true. Lindsay says there's probably a simple explanation for that. There probably is. Orville, Conception Reviews. Hey, Orville, how are you? I like the Cosmic Fury suits. I think the plainness works. Yeah, so I'm not anti-Cosmic Fury suits. I even kind of poked the bear a little bit on Twitter when I kind of compared them to the Kaku Ranger or the Mighty Morphin Alien Ranger suits, which are very, very plain. I mean, I hated them back in the day. After Mighty Morphin, like awesome dinosaur suits, and then we get like these plain, boring suits. And correct me if I'm wrong, they weren't described as like ninja suits back then. I know it was the ninja season kind of leading into the Alien Rangers, but we didn't really know, we didn't have that backstory back in the day when we were originally watching. We only know that they're really ninja suits based on Kaku Ranger, which, you know, I found out about, you know, 10 years ago. Now that I know about Kaku Ranger and like the you know, the story behind the suits and that they're ninjas and, you know, it's so stealthy, kind of plainer. I totally get it, but back in the day I hated the Alien Ranger suits. So I kind of poked the bear today on Twitter by comparing the plainness of the Cosmic Fury suits to the plainness of the Kaku Ranger suits. And yeah, some people were very upset with me. But, what can you do? Can't make everyone happy. Just hope everyone gives Cosmic Fury a chance. I think we'll be pleasantly surprised once we see them in the correct context. What else we got? My favorite part about them boasting about immediately being the first full series female Red Ranger in 10 episode season is how many more episodes does she actually get than Lauren? Probably like, what was Lauren, like 5 or 6 episodes? So yeah, that's so Amelia will have her beat by like, yeah, about 4 or 5 episodes. That's pretty cool. George says, they're so 70s, Bowie meets Go Ranger. I love them. Yeah, I kind of love them too. I'm excited by them. I was nervous how the chest plate was going to work in the artwork. You know, you can get away with a lot in artwork, but then once you start working with the material, you know, I thought it'd be like more too bulky and like standing out, but I really like they stay close to the chest and the shoulders. I think it works. I was pleasantly surprised by the chest plates. Again, blank space, you know, maybe not for everyone. Like I said, I think it works better for the girls than the boys. But yeah, excited to see it. You know, I like to see them doing new things. So excited to see that happen. Orville asks, how am I? I'm good. I'm chatting with my friends, talking about all the awesome stuff that was revealed on the Hasbro Livestream. And yeah, I think that covers it for the live stream. Yeah, and then, so they didn't show the 2-minute teaser for and behind the scenes thing for the MMPR special during the live stream. I watched that afterwards. Totally filled up. Totally loved seeing it. Once and Always is just like the perfect title. Yeah, just really excited to see it. April 19th cannot get here fast enough. Yeah, I think that about covers that. Should we open up the Super7 Tyrannosaurus Dinozord? So yeah, I ordered this directly from, Professor Penny says, good evening. Good evening, Professor Penny. I love your vodka. Penny olive vodka. That was a bad joke. Steve's better at the jokes. I am terrible at jokes. So that's what you get for hanging out with me and not having Steve, my better half here. I can't believe I learned the word askance today from a hate crime tweet. Yeah, askance is a really good word. I look askance. I look askance at you. Yeah, you got a little side eye. Yeah, look askance. It's good. You know, sorry for the hate crime tweet, but that's just how I roll. Orville says, I think we just have to wait till we see the Cosmic Fury suits in action, and you'll never know what they might look like, look better in motion. Absolutely. Especially the emotion, better lighting. Excuse me, just kind of getting over a cold, not COVID, thankfully. But yeah, let's see how they look in motion. And again, there could be a difference between the stunt suits and the face actor suits. There could be some sort of difference there also, so you never know. You know, we saw a quick phone selfie video. Let's give them a chance. All right, but back to the Super7 Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. This got shown on pre-order, like, I want to say close to a year ago, or maybe just 6 months ago. And it was one of those things where I saw it, I immediately fell in love with it, and I added it to cart and I bought it, pre-ordered it. And then like 3 months later, I'm like, oh crap, did I really buy that? And like, I think I tried to even like cancel the order, but then because I checked out as a guest, I couldn't, or I couldn't find my order, whatever nonsense. But here it is, I got it anyway. And yeah, again, my main concern is shelf space. I have no shelf space. So I don't know where this is gonna go. From the pictures I've seen, it looks great. Excited to have it. But you find me a shelf for it. I mean, how am I supposed to find all the shelf space? But yeah, let's open it up and see how it looks. Snug. Oh, there we go. Wrapped in plastic. We'll take this off. What's going on in the chat? Professor Penny gave me a smiley face at my bad vodka, penny olive vodka joke. So now that makes me feel better about my lame jokes. And Orville says, I never heard of the Super7 figures, I think. They're actually really cool. They do like this cool retro line of Transformers and all the old like 80s series. They're doing retro lines of Mighty Morphin, but then they're also doing some higher scale collector lines of also Mighty Morphin. I think they're like 7-inch figures, so they tower over the Lightning collection a bit, but yeah, they look pretty cool. And then they're doing, I guess they're starting a Zord line. guess depending on, you know, how sales for this go. But yeah, it's just non-transforming, just kind of figures that are, you know, very, very nicely represent, you know, what we saw on screen. They did, they're doing a Goldar also that looks very cool. But yeah, I saw the Zord, I had to get it immediately. And Professor Pennant says, you got room for another shelf behind you? All right, yeah, I guess, maybe. Just kind of over here, add another shelf. All right, we'll see. I'll think about it. I don't know what Steve will think, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But okay, here we go. So nice art. Look at that shine on that coin, power coin. And then you got the Mighty Morphin symbol on the back. There we go. Looks very nice. This looks like, ooh, here we go. Da-da. So you guys are going to see this first. I mean, I'm not even going to see it. You guys are going to see it. Wow. All right. Let's see. There we go. Reflection. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's very, there we go. Wow. Yeah. Okay, this looks like the suit actor wore, you know, when the Tyrannosaurus was fighting on its own. That looks awesome. Let's get this out of the box. Retro Vintage says, I feel like I have a duty to tell PR fans that all Super 7 Ultimates go down to $30 within a month or two after release without fail. All right, well, thank you for telling me now. I mean, where were you like 6 months ago when I bought this? So, yeah, but I'll remember that for next time. Thank you. Let's see. Oh boy, this is nice box art. Let's get these out of here. All right. Have to cut some lines. Actually, maybe I didn't have to cut lines. Maybe I just take it out of the box and untangle the ring from this way. Yeah, I guess that works better. Riveting television. And the tail. I think we got it. There's some figures, there's some accessories in there I'll get in a second. But yeah, wow. Is mouth open? Here we go. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. Oh, the tail's articulated, look at that. Alright, let's see if I can get him to stand up like that. Get the arms up. Hold. There we go. All right, let me bring you in a little closer. Here. Do this. There we go. Yeah, so that's like straight up out of the suit. you know, how it looked when he was fighting on his own. That looks pretty awesome. Yeah, so you got some, let's see what kind of articulation we got. Ooh. Hi. Okay, so we have full tail articulation, each of the joints. We have some nice elbow and hand articulation. Da, da, da. Some head articulation. Da, da, da. The mouth opens and closes. You got the cannons in there. Yeah, this is a really nice figure. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there we have it. Very cool. You know, obviously, I wish we could, you know, have a transforming version of this, but I don't think you'll ever get the accuracy of that Zyuranger suit in a transforming figure. I just don't think that's possible. But I do think it's pretty cool to have its own standalone figure. You know, yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. Let's see what kind of accessories this comes with. There you go. Adjust the camera a little bit. With everyone saying on chat. That's actually pretty cool. Yes, I agree. Endless Stupidity says E. All right, I can agree with that. Do you own the Bandai Legacy non-transforming Tyrannosaurus sword? That's the other currently reigning suit-inspired T-Rex. Would love to see a comparison at the end. I do not have that. I think I originally was interested in that on the original promo images, but then when people started to get it in hand, there was a lot of paint detail missing. So I think I didn't end up getting that. For some reason, I just trusted this more based on the images and based on Super 7's previous work, so I jumped on this one right away. I did not get the Bandai Legacy version. Nice articulation on the tail. I agree. That's you know, pretty cool. You could do in and out, sideways, up and down. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the accessories that come with it. Put that there. There we go. All right, so we have again, riveting television. Hold on. All right, now, come on. All right, wow, this is a weighty power coin. Got that. It has yeah, it has some real heft to it. It's like it's like a silver dollar, like heavier than a silver dollar. And it's got the Z on the back. Yeah, pretty cool. Got some additional hands. Let's see. All right, they do not mess around. So you got some closed fists. The T-Rex, do T-Rex have fists? But I guess, so yeah, we got 2 closed fists. It kind of looks like Lightning Collection ports, just kind of remove those, add those on. I'm not going to do that right now. And then there's the open hand, which is cool. Da-da-da. Yeah, comes with 2 of those. So you got kind of like the medium hand that comes on it, a closed hand, and more open hand. There you go. And last we have in the tape. All right, so you got 2 little Jason figures. One, you know, kind of could be standing on top of it, and then one is, you know, kind of doing that calling pose. How do we do that? yeah, but yeah, those are cool that they include those. Let's see if I can kind of pop him on here. Ah, well, yeah, I don't know if it's really supposed to be standing on here, but yeah, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's it. That's a very cool figure. Lots of paint detail. This chest doesn't open up, of course, because it's not transforming. Lots of articulation. Yeah, arm, elbow, hand, leg articulation, tail articulation. So Retro Vintage asked if I have the Bandai version, which I do not, but I wanted to do some comparisons while I have you guys. Thought it would be cool. So here's the Super 7 version, and then we have the Zap version, which, yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same scale, but you know, obviously one is more show accurate, and then one, you know, they had to make some concessions for the transformation, and obviously they took some liberties with the design also. But yeah, they do scale together pretty well. So really, if you wanted to do a display of the Dinozords in the Zord mode, and you have the Zap Megazord, you could add the rest of the Zords from the Zap Megazord and, you know, make yourself a nice display. So, yeah, that would kind of look cool, you know, on your shelf if you were doing Mighty Morphin display. They, you know, really go well together. Yeah, something to consider. It's awesome that they scale up like pretty much perfectly. So that's really awesome. And then the last comparison I'll do, get these out of here, is I'll bring in Dragonzord and see how they compare up. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's pretty show accurate. The Dragonzord by itself was taller than the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. I think they look pretty cool together. I like the accuracy of the Dragonzord a lot better than some of the accuracies on the Dino Megazord. So yeah, these could also line up if you were doing like a Jason Tommy display. I think that would look really cool. Yeah, I think that about covers it. I mean, I say I'm pretty happy that I didn't cancel this pre-order. Yeah, I'm gonna move you back here. Yeah, so overall, very happy with it. I think it looks really cool. Love the articulation. I'm sure I'll be able to find space for him somewhere. Maybe I'll do a little Red Ranger display or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna take this up a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna put him in a light box, take some good pictures. I'll post them on Instagram and Twitter, so be sure to watch out for them. And yeah, I think that about covers it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining in the chat. Love talking to you guys. I'll see you over on the socials. And yeah, let's all be excited for the 30th anniversary, for the special, Once and Always, and Cosmic Fury. Let's celebrate. It's an awesome time to be a Ranger fan. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Bye! And now I have to awkwardly walk over and end the stream. See you guys next time.